Guys, this is no joke. What I'm about to tell you will shock you to the core. The recent incident involving MrBeast must be spread across the internet, and each one of you should share this news because what I'm about to reveal is the real truth and a true tragedy that everyone should know. Hey everyone, I'm Unmask, and you'll hear this name many times on my channel and in the mainstream media. 2 days ago, Jimmy as usual returned home after shooting, but instead of going straight to his computer to work, he decided to visit the restroom, that is, go to the toilet and do his business. Initially, Jimmy just washed up and, as a tradition, took a selfie in the mirror. Now he sat on his favorite toilet in the corner of the restroom. People, friends, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel, or else a gigantic Skibidi toilet will come to attack you tomorrow night. If you don't want that to happen, hit the like button 3 seconds. I'm not joking. 1, 2, 3. I really hope you made it in time. Guys, what happened next was just horrifying. I really hope your mental state won't be shattered. So if you're ready to hear it, subscribe to the channel and hit the like button right now. I will continue to tell this dreadful and terrifying story. God, even my knees are trembling as I imagine what Jimmy went through that dreadful night. Just put yourself in his shoes. You sit on the toilet, and the toilet starts moving and shifting around the restroom with you. What nerves must one have not to lose it in such a terrifying moment? Yes, you heard it right. It was just the Skibidi toilet. I also thought it was just a legend. But it actually exists, and it appears in Jimmy's house. You know, Skibidi toilet has such a terrifying face. It's just horrible. If I saw it in the evening or at night, I would simply wet myself and never be able to enter my house again. But Jimmy, he's fearless. He just stood up and started staring at it. But it's not that simple. Skibidi toilet began instructing Jimmy on what to do and how to behave. Unfortunately, there was no weapon at Jimmy's home at that moment because he had taken it for the shooting. So he couldn't defend himself against this dreadful creature. The worst part of the situation is that Skibidi toilet forced Jimmy to vigorously and chaotically clean its oral cavity with a toilet brush, indicating the corruption and vulgarity of Skibidi toilet's thoughts. Jimmy tried to escape from Skibidi toilet by running around the house, but Skibidi toilet was incredibly fast, making it almost impossible to get away. When Jimmy was cornered, Skibidi toilet would let him leave. It attempted to make Jimmy clean its toilet rim with his tongue. However, Jimmy, being brave, immediately refused. For those who are easily frightened, I advise you to step away from the screen because some terrifying news is coming. In all honesty, if I were in Jimmy's place, I would have agreed to do those horrible things Skibidi toilet asked, as it would have meant preserving his life. Yes, he had it right. Due to Jimmy's refusal to comply with his demand, Skibidi toilet retrieved its enormous source and simply killed MrBeast right there in the corner of his apartment. Guys, as I tell this story, tears well up in my eyes. MrBeast is no longer with us, and videos will never be released on his channel again. Instead, his channel will be taken over by transgender Chris, okay? Indeed, it's a real tragedy. The loss of our beloved YouTuber will have a profound impact on the entire YouTube community. And his video is now going to be produced by Chris, his former partner. I truly fear that I will not be able to handle it. I will fall into a deep depression. Jimmy never imagined that he would meet such a horrifying end and that his beloved channel would fall into the hands of his friend. When Skibidi toilet slashed Jimmy in half, the pain and fear were so intense that Jimmy woke up, realizing it was all just a dream.